Adam and Eve. God created the first man out of clay, breathed life into him, and called Adam. God then told him, "Now listen, Adam, you can climb the trees, eat the fruits, jump on the bushes, and paddle in the river. But there is one thing you must never do. Never eat the apples from that large tree at the center of the garden." Soon God realized that Adam was lonely, as he was only one of his kind. So he used one of Adam's ribs to create a wife for him, the first woman, whom he called Eve. Adam and Eve were very happy. They led a beautiful life in the Garden of Eden. They had animals to talk to and various trees to eat fruits from. God had asked them to eat fruits from the tree of life, but never from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. One day, while they were walking along the center of the garden, they saw a beautiful tree, apple hanging on the forbidden tree. A snake was also resting on that tree, and he said, "Why don't the two of you eat this apple? It is the biggest, nicest, and juiciest apple I have ever seen." Adam was worried and informed the snake that God had told them never to eat anything from that tree. The snake tried to brush away their fears and worries by saying that they had nothing to worry about and encouraged them to take a bite. He even said that they would gain God's wisdom by eating the fruits of this tree. Eve believed the snake's lie and looked at the juicy apple. She plucked the apple from the tree and took a bite. As the fruit was delicious, she insisted Adam to take a bite. Initially, Adam refused to do so, but when he was convinced that Eve did not die of eating that fruit, he took a bite too. Suddenly they realized that they were naked. They covered their bodies with the leaves of the trees. All this happened on the day God visited the garden, and when they heard him coming their way, they felt bad for disobeying him. God knew of their wrong deeds and was angry and disappointed with them. Adam told God that he ate the fruit on Eve's insistence, and Eve brushed it off on the snake. But both had disobeyed God. God punished Adam and Eve by banishing them from the Garden of Eden and said they would have to live a hard life out of paradise. After a great storm, he went back to heaven, leaving a flaming sword to make sure that nobody on the planet ever touched the tree again. Lesson: the power of consequences of temptation and the importance of following rules and guidelines. It also teaches that one should never disobey God and elders. Eve's curiosity and the snake's cunning words highlight how easy it can be to be diverted from the right path and fall into bad things.